Waking up in the morning light, kinda feeling like I'm in flight. Clouds are gathering up above, turning whispers into love. And I'm calling all angels, won't you hear my cry? Calling all you angels, lift me up to the sky.
Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are.
Hello, everybody.
And how is everyone?
I'm good. How are you doing, Trevor?
I'm doing fantastic.
What's your weather like up there, Trevor?
It's rainy, very rainy. We're getting the top end of what you guys are getting through right now, and it's been very I would say bipolar weather.
Yeah, well, that's one way to describe it. We're supposed to get these nasty storms tonight. They keep emphasizing tornadoes, and I'm like, oh, come on. I did that once. I don't want to do it again here.
Yeah, they said anywhere between EF2 to EF5 are possible. Yeah. I'm not happy about it either.
The last time I was over in your guys' neck of the woods.
I almost want to maybe sleep in my recliner downstairs.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seeing us Michigan folk are up here like, what what is happening? Should I be afraid? Like, these warnings are warnings, right?
Oh, they've been warning us for how many days now?
I was going to say, I will be up watching the weather, so if you want me to text you, I can.
Well, I've got this weather app, and that's how I knew that last time, because I was upstairs up here unpacking things, and all of a sudden my phone went beep, 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 and I ran downstairs and I grabbed my baby, Bobo, and I went into the bathroom, and I was just peeking out, and I could see things going by my window, and I knew exactly what was going on.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, when things are going sideways.
Yeah. I can't even say I have any idea what that feels like.
2-inch hail.
Oh, my car.
Oh, my car.
Is there anything you can put over it or maybe park it under something? I don't know.
Even that, if you have 2-inch size base, little
it's
bullets, basically.
Yeah. It's going to really do some damage. No, I wish I had a place. Even my son, who's got a 2-car garage, can't put a car in it.
I felt that, though. My dad's bees like that sometimes.
He's got this huge workshop. He makes furniture and all kinds of things. He's
That's
very
awesome.
talented, but the garage is not a garage.
That's his sanctuary.
For him, it is.
We were supposed to repave our parking lots this week. So we have actually more than 2 cat things out there now, right out in front of the apartment. I'm like, God, please don't let anything hit, because I don't want to deal with it.
So all of our Midwestern friends that are going through some harsh weather today, please be safe. We love you guys.
Yeah, stay safe for sure. Well, I'm going to get into the astrology and get that done, and then we can do our commercials and do some readings. Let's see who's even here. I haven't looked. Well, Jess is here, and there's Kevin.
Woo woo.
Woo woo, Kevin.
Also, thank you. This tie-dye, love it.
Nice tie. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, I hope some more people. There's Dupre. Hello. Yeah, when I start readings, we'll get you. In fact, are you going to take care of this, Trevor?
Yep. And then, Dupree, if you could throw your sun sign in there, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me get started here. Um, you thought last week was full of energy? Just you wait. By the end of this week, you need to be watching the news big time. Next Sunday is where the energy really kicks up. It's going to be a lot more busy because we've got Mars coming into the conversation with Saturn and Uranus. Venus is the most courageous, innovative, and productive she's been. Let's do kind of whatever we need to do to get through the energy. Monday, the 31st, last day of March, getting ready to take us into April. We've had that energy coming from Neptune into Aries, where we have moved from the fog to the fire, coming in with the moon in that fire. And I think that coming in with that moon and that Taurus energy is good for all of us because it helps us root into reality this week. I just have this sense on Monday, it'll be like the cosmic exhale. We didn't actually know that we need it because so much has been going on energetically. Like I said, the timeline has shifted or definitely sped up. Taurus is that earthy, sensual, very practical kind of energy. I can vouch for that. One of my sons is Taurus. It's also an opportunity to have our bodies kind of come more online because we are dropping down, putting the roots down. So if you have that feeling on Monday, when you wake up, like you just want to be quiet, I just want to be quiet and eat my food, real conversation with real answers to what I'm doing. I want to be really right here, right now, very mindful. On Monday, the way I think the moon helps us, it talks to us. It's saying, what in all this energy do I need to stabilize? Whether it be within my material resources, what energy do I need to stabilize in order to hold the vision and be able to move it forward? So a little lavender would be good. Sprinkle it everywhere, please. Put it in your salad, on your food, on your bed, and just chill right into Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm combining with Wednesday. It's that much fun. Coming in very grounded with the moon in Taurus here at 10:42 a.m., of course, Mountain Standard Time. We're coming into a void, of course, moon. It's not terribly long. It's going to take us all the way till 1:25 p.m. Remembering I use Mountain Standard. So it's brief, a quiet, a fruitful portion of time where we can remember that the universe is kind and that rest is a reality. There is time to stop going forward all the time. And since we're coming off of the moon being in Taurus, we're tending during this void time to practical matters. What are the practical things you need to do? Clearing out a clutter, whether it's mental or physical, whatever it is, the void, of course, time is not about pushing forward. It's about finishing what's already here or resting and actually allowing yourself to rest. This is a great place to have your own review of you as well. What is your relationship with rest, and can you rest? Know that rest is productive. Can you rest just for the sake of resting? Can you just dilly-dally? Does everybody know what that is? That's kind of an older saying. Okay. And not have to be producing something. Know that you're 100% valuable If not, this is a great place to come back into connection with your Venus, which is about what? Attracting. Okay? Don't start anything. Just beyond 1:25 p.m. Mountain Standard, we're going to see the moon come into Gemini. Now we're back online. If we need to move things forward, we want to talk about it. That's Gemini. We've got the sense of movement, this mental curiosity that's going on as well. So I can get a little busy here. Tuesday is the second half of the day because you might find yourself fitting between different projects or different social groups or something like that. The thing to remember is that Gemini is light. We're going to keep it light. This is not the day for that deep, heavy emotional discussion or decision. Let's get into the depths of it? No, I don't think so. Not right now. I want to know why you lost that too. We're not in there. We're keeping it light and bright. We're just moving. Maybe a friend pops up that you haven't heard from in a while. That could be totally good, light energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give Thursday here. For some of you, you might start feeling this weekend energy creeping in on Thursday as Mars and the gang start to get ready to have a conversation. But what happens first on Thursday is that we're going to, at 11:26 Mountain Standard, we're coming into the next void, of course. And that's going to go all the way till 3:50 p.m. Mountain Standard. So again, time to rest. Now the moon and this void, of course, will have been in a square to Mercury. So that tells me that the signature of at least the beginning portion of this particular void, of course, may be under a bit of tension. You're having to figure out something, like there's a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. Go figure, Mercury's in retrograde. And maybe you've been scattered. You've been all over the place in some way, and you're trying to sort it all out, but you're going over the information that you already have. It's not necessarily new information. The thing I would say too is that when the moon squares against Mercury, we do need to watch our mouths. I'm going to repeat that. When the moon squares against Mercury, you need to watch your mouth. This is the time to be quiet. Bite your tongue. Be careful of your words, because sometimes what you're feeling is what you say. And the head and the heart are not in the same place. So those words don't come out the right way. And they are taken the wrong way. And it's like, think about it as like fake news. Like you say something to your spouse and it comes out wrong, the wrong way. It is absolutely fake news. There's no real evidence of that except lights of fire that already kicked the ball rolling, okay? So just be mindful. Now, later in the day, after 3:50 p.m. Mountain Standard, we're going to see the moon coming into the vibration of Cancer. So now we're going to come back into a bit of an emotional softness. The moon is very comfortable here. It's its domicile. It's in the vibration of Cancer, and we move from this place of mental, I need to be up in my head all the time. I'm in a conversation and I need to be thinking too. I'm actually feeling a bit more maternal or paternal. You know, whatever your case may be, I want to nurture. I want to take care of things. I'm moving from the space of I need to be really logical about this and more into the space if I need to be really emotionally nourished. I want to nourish myself. I want to be nurtured and nourished in this particular energy. And that will take us through the rest of the day. So if you do get up on Thursday and maybe it feels foggy or off kilter, and you're just like, what is this void? Of course, it doesn't last forever. But being in the void of course time can be such a head game. Remember, we've talked about when the moon is not there, there's no reflection back, and it can really play with your head. By the afternoon, you're like, I don't even know where I was at. I need to have some soup and pay my rent. I have paid my mortgage, so I'm going to be at home tonight, enjoying all of the walls that I've just paid for with my soup and my snacks, and being warm and feeling secure, being the homebody. That's a Cancer. That's through Thursday, folks. I had to do that because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are so wild that just those 3 days are like 10 pages long. So tune in Wednesday, Ask the Angels, and that is Mountain Standard Time from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tune in then, and I'll give you the weekend, which is really important. Okay. All right. We're going to get some business done here, okay? Let's get everybody's birthday done, okay? Here we go.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Commercials. Okay. Next we're going to do the schedule. Okay, we are Sunday. So tomorrow we have tea time with the naturally divine goddess Shauna Sellers. Now she's one of the Ishi people, which means she may be on at 11 or 11:30, but you just kind of have to look for her. Okay. Then let's see here. After that, let's see. That's Monday. Tuesday, we have Love Riot Warriors. How come I can't? There we go. Julie, Karen, with Claudette, yeah, at the Show That Flows, they call it. So tune in Tuesday, and they are also, I think, on from 8 to 10 or 9 to 11. I should know that, but I think it's changed. Okay. So Wednesday then, you'll see Julie, Karen, and myself Wednesday morning, and that'll be from 8 to 10 Mountain Standard. And we will do Ask the Angels, a lot of readings that day. We have, after we're on, we will see Mr. Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Mr. Don will be on that evening with my dearest friend, Miss A5 Says, Angie. So, and you've got to tune in for them, but you got to also understand their Ishi. You know, they may be on at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. It's whenever they get things rolling. Okay, so just keep your eye out. That's Wednesday night. Then, once again, on Thursday morning, we will have Mr. Don along with Miss. How come it won't pop up? There we go. Miss Shauna Sellers. And they're on 10 to 11-ish. Again, they're ishy. Sorry. So that's Thursday morning. Now, Friday, we will see Miss Julie. Gosh, if I could get this to work. There it is, Miss Julie Karen, Love Riot Warriors, along with Scott Underwood. I don't have a QR for Scott, but that's the Gabriel collection, I believe is what they're calling it. So that's really good. Now, if you go back on Saturday, we have Miss Susan Grayson. Miss Susan is very punctual. She may even be early. So be aware. 10 o'clock Mountain Standard, I believe, is when she comes on. And she may be on at 9:45. She's the other end of the spectrum. And then, of course, next Sunday we'll be back like a bad habit.
May I do a shameless plug?
Go right ahead, dear.
So if anybody in the chat is interested in the paranormal fields, I have a podcast and a YouTube channel called What Goes Bump in the Night. And we go live every Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time at 8 p.m. at What Goes Bump in the Night. And this Wednesday, we'll be interviewing a good friend of ours who also lives in Michigan and who we've done investigations with. And we're going to interview him and what he's got coming up and what we have coming up as well. So if you're interested in that, Wednesdays.
Very good. Now, who have we got in here besides Kevin? Anybody?
I mean, I think Dupree might still be here. I hope so.
Dupree, are you still?
I hope so too, because I just got done pulling cards.
Oh, well, that would be good. Was there a question? Let me see.
A message from the guides for what's coming in April.
Okay.
And Dupree would be a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
Deep. Okay, Dupree, are you here?
I hope so. Otherwise, I just went through all of that.
There.
Oh, yay! Okay.
Yay! Okay, you go ahead and start and I'll pull cards.
Okay. They were bringing up some kind of connection that is very burdensome, where it's not an equal give and take between you and this person at all. And whereas you want to expand, but right now in this situation, you're not fulfilled emotionally, you're not happy. I picked up on heavy Taurus energy around investments in emotions. Heavy Leo energy as well. I feel as though I am picking up on something with travel. So I don't know if you want to travel, but I did pick up on you traveling. This could be with a friend as well. They want you to, there's healing here when it comes to self-worth. It might be due to past relationships or connections as well. And do you have any ideas that you're currently acting? It shows me that you're acting on something right now, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're not telling anybody. They want you to keep doing that. Also in April, something could be coming back around. Something that had already ended, completed, finalized could be coming back around. But that is what I have.
Okay, I'm still pulling cards, but boy, Dupree, are you ready for a relationship? You know, they call me the love goddess. And guess what's coming out in your cards? New love. So now don't tell me you're married. Okay. Where are we here, Dupree? Dupree. Yes, here. Okay. Dupree. Please answer me true. Okay. Are you sure what? When you answer a question, give me a clue. Maybe self-love? Are you married?
Not married.
Not married. Okay. Well, it can be self-love. Okay. But you also have the lovers here, and that's a soulmate. That can also be a major decision, but I really, from all these cards, it's got to be a soulmate, because the next card was the 10 of Cups. That's the happily ever after. Now, it tells me that because of all this, you're going to be overthinking everything. You may be up at night with anxiety, but ultimately, things are going to get easier. Where's my ooh child? I should put that on a recording so I can play it. And then you're going to gain some clarity. You're going to have some new ideas, some new thoughts will pop in. So I hope all of that is helpful to you.
Because ooh, child.
Yeah, I know.
I need it.
Julie
I
and
have
I
to say, your shirt's perfect for it.
Right.
I really need to get
But
it.
I got all of that too. Like when I closed my eyes and I felt it, it's like I got the like that picture of like standing underneath the moon and like a nice warm breeze was like hitting my skin, and like, you know, you're looking around and it's like I feel a change coming. Like the energy feels very warm and calming. Like good things are coming.
Yes, they certainly are.
It's interesting. He just did describe scorpionic energy, I feel.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what it is.
Exactly.
I just feels it.
Very deep, very sensual, very even the water sign. What can I say? We're
We
kind
flow.
of wet, you know.
They're depicted in the moon card as well, the scorpion.
Yeah, there you go. So, Dupree, that's what's coming, and you're open to a relationship. Good. Please come back and let me know. Right? I always like a little validation now.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
right.
I love that.
I am going to send out, because I just remembered,
Yep. Send that link.
this link to my son. And
our next question would be from Rainbow Girl, but they asked, may I ask if Nelson and I will be in a relationship for the next 3 months? Please, thank you. I am Yursa. Can't go into other people's energies.
Yeah, before we go into that, Dupree, you've been feeling emotional. That's normal. We're in eclipse energy right now. In my opinion, I feel as though that is normal. Yeah, I've been tired.
Okay, I was busy. What are we doing here?
We have to phrase this question a little differently, because Rainbow Girl asked if we could, if Nelson and her will be in a relationship for the next 3 months.
I ask if she's going to be in a relationship, and then I can ask if it's with Nelson. Does she? Okay, I hope you understand that. All right, can't go into somebody else's energy without their permission. Be on the occasion. Happy sending you strange texts.
The hippies.
What? In the world? Okay, Rainbow Girl, I'm sorry. We got kind of distracted. Angel, I'm talking to Rainbow Girl. Can you tell me anything about relationships? Is there anything in love going to happen? Thank you, Rainbow Girl. Rainbow Girl. Thank you. Oops, that's too many cards. Well, first card, they said, you need to be confident, independent, Whoa. Wow. Just a minute. You will get a message of love. Holy moly. Okay. Do we have the song ready?
Ooh, child.
Hang on. Let me see if there's anything else, because this is kind of like a third of the story is what I'm looking at. Very nice. Very nice. Tell me, Rainbow Girl, when is this young man's birthday? What's the zodiac? Don't tell me the year, just tell me the zodiac sign. What is his sign? Because I've got some things here. And what is your sign, honey? I'm looking. What is her sign?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. You're tired of being single. Well, yeah, join the group. I finally find someone I have a good relationship with. Well, that's good because you're going to get a message of love. Now, before I show you this next card, you're a Leo sun. What's his sun? La da 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 da.
I feel fire, like a fire sign.
Da 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 da. Come on. You don't know? That's like the first question. I want to make sure everybody sees my necklace because my granddaughter made it for me. Isn't that beautiful? And she is not even 4 yet.
Nailed it.
Yes, she did. I hope she can see it. You can do your research. Yeah, I just need to know when the birthday is. Month and day. Month and day, I can tell you his sign. Okay. So I will skip that card and tell you that sing the song, Trevor.
Ooh, child.
There, things are going to get easier.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles, the wisdom, the abundance, the confidence. It can also represent the working parent. So I don't know if you are a mother, but also they're telling you to get grounded, to get things kind of in balance in your life. Okay. I'm still waiting. I do have representation of Gemini. It is the Lovers. That can be a soulmate card. And given what I'm seeing here, that kind of makes sense. Gemini is considered late May, early June, till about the 19th, 20th, 21st. So it just depends on when the birthday is. Now you're going to tell me it's Pisces or something.
I was born in January.
It's funny you say that because I did pull the Chariot,
Cancer.
which would be Cancer.
Yes, I know.
But I am pulling a lot of Leo energy as well as Aries.
Well, she's Leo. Aries is,
okay.
It could be Aries. You know.
I do see a trip coming up with somebody who's very gentle. Like I would say gentle giant. I don't know what that would mean. But I do also see you investing more in yourself.
Now there's the thought. That's where you need to focus, honey.
and you may be at a crossroads in this relationship later on, but I see you taking action towards what makes you happy. But that's what I have.
Rainbow Girl, you said, sorry, I'm back. Did you just miss all of this? You you wanted a love reading. I gave you a love reading. Did you hear it or were you gone?
She can always go back
That's
and
true.
listen to
You
it.
can it's there. Okay.
And like as far as I saw too, it's like, you know, when you're like about to walk out into like some water, like a beach or something, and like if the water feels cold at first, you're like, I feel timid. Like I don't know if I really want to walk all the way out there. You got to embrace that feeling and walk out into the water and let that feeling go, because once you're out there, you'll feel great. And that's exactly how it feels, where it's like, I don't want to lose them or pull away. Well, you can't think like that. Don't live on expectations. Live in the moments.
Right.
That's what I think this energy speaks more of the control rather than the Aries energy. Especially with it being retrograde right now. And with the 7 of Wands and the moon, I can see that you are afraid of the unknown. And because you've put so much into this one person for your happiness, and
yeah, and I want
you
you to understand that there is so much going on right now in the sky, especially with Aries. So that fire sign is really going to ignite this weekend. So be careful, but just live in the moment. They're right. Work on loving yourself. Take care of you. Go out, take yourself and go shopping if you can, or go out, have a snack.
Self-care is the best care.
If you like ice cream, go get an ice cream cone. You're not a mother. That's okay. You don't have to be. All right. Just that the sign can also, or that card could have represented that. Okay. So you've got to take care of you. When you focus on you, guess what happens? All kinds of things come in. But if you are just
like you were saying, that Aries energy attracting.
Yeah, Venus.
What are you attracting?
I just talked about how Venus is big and you need to put it out there. This is what I want. Venus is like, I'm going to show you. See my hips? Come on, boy. Come on over. That's Venus. Venus attracts. Venus does not go and get them.
If he was born August, he would either be a Leo or what's the end of August again?
The end is Virgo.
Yeah.
So it just depends when.
Either a Leo or a Virgo.
Anyway, you can figure that one out. And best of luck to you. Let me know when that all happens. If it happens, come back and tell me. My cloth here is just all screwed up. Okay. So
the next person in the chat was a Taurus girl reads, but there has been no questions asked since then.
A Taurus girl reads. Are you here, dear? I'm sure I read her last week, but that's okay.
I am going to take a restroom break. That is okay.
You have a Taurus girl reads. Are you here, honey? Yeah, right. A Taurus girl reads. Hello.
Just putting the feelers in the ether.
Rainbow Girl. Sorry, I was looking up. What are you looking on Facebook for?
Birthdays, probably.
Oh, gotcha. People don't usually put their birth dates out there.
Yeah.
You'll get a notice when it is the birthday.
Right, but they tend to stay more mysterious.
Well, yeah, I don't want people knowing when my birthday is. Okay, a Taurus girl reads. You must not be here. That's too bad. You're welcome, sweetheart. Come
Mhm.
back and let me know how things are, especially after this weekend coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And there she is. I'm done. Been looking for a Taurus girl and she's not responding at all.
Oh, okay.
So, is there anybody after a Taurus girl?
Nobody knew yet. It's been just Kevin, Rainbow Girl, and then us.
Heaven, you talk a lot.
Does anybody else want a
Crap,
reading?
I'm looking at this chat trying to find people, and it's Kevin. Just giving you a hard time. Okay. Yeah, we have a. Okay.
Got a lot of people watching. Maybe not texting.
Come on, folks. Who wants? We've never been. Let's see. It's 1:30, 1:42 here. So that's 11:42 in Mountain Time. That means in 45 minutes I've done astrology and we've done readings.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Kevin, do you want a reading?
What?
I know Kevin earlier said he didn't, but I mean, can we like strong arm you?
I know, he said, no, I should shut up. And I'm like,
No,
well,
shut up. I was giving you a hard time. Come on, don't be that sensitive. Just be easy with it.
Oopsies.
Taurus girl. Okay. Who else is watching and just being quiet? I hope my son got on. Well, I just want her that, that just makes kids feel so good. So, you want to for fun? What, read you mean?
who did you hurt, Kevin?
I'm not hurt.
Okay, we'll see. Trying to figure out if they've been.
Greatest
Okay.
good.
Who are we doing? Kevin, you said?
Yep. Kevin said greatest good.
Greatest good. Okay. Kevin Blaze. Talking to Kevin. Greatest and highest good. Thank you. Just get him. Wow. What's his sun sign?
He's a Capricorn.
Okay. Kevin, you need to get grounded. They're telling me that you are all over the place. You've had clarity. You've got new ideas. You've got all kinds of ideas. But you're scattered. You need to get grounded. Thank you. You've done some soul searching though, haven't you? Okay, and you said, okay, fire's got a big fire sign here. This is Sagittarius energy. Do you know a Sagittarius? Got a King of Wands here. What's that?
Sagittarius.
Oh, so you got to turn your
Too.
mirror because it's.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So there's Sagittarius coming in to this. I don't know if it could be just a friend, could be a family member. I've got Aquarius energy. Yeah, there's a Sag here. All right. The Fool is, just in case you don't know, the Fool is take that risk. Go ahead. So you do remember the conversation. I think we had I don't remember what night, last night or the night before. And what you're doing, this is saying, take the risk. Jump off that cliff. Everything's going to be fine. You've got the Star card here, honey, which is keeping the faith, being hopeful. You have they're telling you have all the tools necessary. You can manifest whatever you want. Now we have the King of Wands here. King of Wands was in reverse. So King of Wands can have a temper then. I'll see if there's a last card here. Angels. Is there one more card for Kevin here? One more card for Kevin. I think you had this last time. 3 of Wands. It's like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You pulled the Star? Okay. Could be an Aquarius coming in your life. Just saying, But you've got this, and I'm pretty sure I drew that for you last time. Where you're waiting for your ship to come in, or you can see it. The whole idea that I give people with this card is I always have the sense of, if you're standing there, you better be able to see it. Otherwise, don't just stand there and wait. You've got to do something, okay? Now, knowing what I know, I think it's very appropriate, because I really think your ship's coming in. Oh, no problem. All right, you go ahead, hon. What did you get? 3 of Wands?
Ace of Cups. And 2 of Swords. You don't know what you want. No, I'm kidding. I did get that right now you're gaining a lot of momentum. That's going to propel you, I would say, around Cancer, Leo season. So around July, August is when you're really going to gain that momentum and start taking off. And this is going, I see a new opportunity that's destined. It's in your favor to come to you. They do also want you to, I don't know how you eat. All I'm picking up on was take care of yourself, health and diet. Make sure you're putting the proper things in your body. I also picked up on the balance and the needing to ground the energy. A lot of abundance. I do see forward movement. I picked up on the Sagittarius too, and this might have been somebody or something you wanted in the past.
We are in Mercury retrograde.
It could end up coming back around. So that's what I got.
Trevor.
He doesn't want me to read for him.
Oh. My goodness. You're a vegetarian. Well, that's good. Healthy. As long as you're getting enough protein. That's the only problem with vegetarians.
That explains that.
What?
So that explains that. Because all that kept coming out is like
Nutrition.
Stuff.
Yeah. You got to keep up the protein, or if you can't get enough in your food, go buy.
Oh, wait, what? Then I misread that. Sorry, Kevin. I totally misread what you said earlier. I thought you said never read for me.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay. Good. Because I got something I've never seen before. And it's like, this like green, luscious, like abundanceness. Like I was standing in what felt like the rainforest, and like I could look around, and it was just like things I've never seen before. And like I've never been to a place like that. Like I've only been in Michigan woods and Ohio woods for real. So like I have no idea what I was visualizing at all. But it felt like awe-inspiring. Yeah, abundant, like inspiring. Like there's so much around to look. Yeah, exactly. Like it just felt like there was a lot going on, but it felt very vibrant.
Mm-hmm. That's
Love you,
great.
Kevin.
Antibodies.
All right. Do we have anyone else? This is really slow today.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's only been 5 to 6 people in the chat at the most that I see.
What's
And
going on? I mean,
I don't know.
I guess part of it could be my fault. I usually advertise 2 days today is Sunday. I usually put advertising out Friday and Saturday.
Mhm. I mean, I even got the notification like a half an hour before we went live too, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I put it out as a scheduled thing,
Mhm.
which that's why that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I posted it on my Instagram story, but then again, I'm not that poppin'. So
I ain't that poppin'. As the new children would say.
or whatever the
That
cool
is-
kids say. I don't know.
If you're cool
I'm not cool.
So instead of popular, it's poppin'.
Yeah.
I don't know.
think
I have
Everything's
no
now like fire or fuego when it's cool. Like I have no idea. You've never heard of? Yeah.
Honey, I must be really out of it, which wouldn't surprise me, you know? I don't,
Oh man.
you know, I mean, yeah, I don't have teenage kids around me a lot. I will be going in May. One of my grandsons is graduating high school. So, I have him, but you know, he's not real close like the granddaughters are.
Mhm.
Aw, thank you, Kevin.
Much appreciated.
He's a sweetheart. This won't stay up so it can be seen.
Yeah, I have another Capricorn in my life, my nephew Caden, who is a teenager, but he's not as sweet. And in fact calls me cringe. So whatever that means, I guess that's a new
I
word
guess.
nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Cringeworthy.
cringe.
See, my 5-year-old has an old soul because she the other day was like, I was at school and I was playing this game with like my friend, and then he said something and she said, and then I told him, brother, enough. And I was like, are you Macho Man Randy Savage? Like, what's happening?
Wow.
Because brother.
Wow. Huh. I can't believe
She's a spitfire. I feel bad for whoever
we have never had this few people. Unless it was maybe the first time.
It could also be, like you said, the energies are wild and
Yeah, they are. They're just crazy right now. And it could very well be.
And it could also just be YouTube because, like, I know that we've had a very slow season for like the past couple of months for like our viewership on our live streams and whatnot. Which I don't know what that means, like for real overall. But
That time of year, you know,
I think it is that time of year where it's
slow
warming up.
around tax time.
Mhm.
And guess what time it is? So
Spend my money.
yeah, it'll pick up. May.
No. I'm
No.
kidding.
Save your money, responsibilities.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Well, gosh, I don't want to go off the air this early.
Want to talk about aliens?
I
I
know.
saw a UFO over the past weekend.
Really?
I did, yes.
In,
We actually did.
in Michigan?
We were investigating, and it was a full moon out, and we were in the middle of the cemetery, and it was probably like,
It was the blood moon.
yep, it was like 12:30, like right around like almost 1, and we were talking about how the trees were creaking from the wind, and my buddy Riley looked straight up and he was like, "Whoa, what is that?" And I look up, and triple the speed of what a plane moves. I've never seen a satellite. I don't know exactly what they look like in the sky, like,
They look
moving.
like little white lights. They're very small, but
Mm,
they're spaced evenly.
Mhm.
okay.
That's what I saw.
Right? It could have been a satellite. I'm not saying it was aliens, but we saw it moving with no blinks across the sky. But then, not even 30 seconds later, another one came like perpendicular from the other way that it was going.
Yeah, satellites don't travel that fast.
Yeah, and both of us kind of looked at each other and we're like, "Are we crazy? Like, what is this?" And actually,
No,
we
it was
got it
zip-
on video. So in our next like investigation video, there is video
Oh.
evidence of this.
Put it out. I want to see it.
I'm hurrying. I promise. I worked on it for 7 hours yesterday editing with Jess. So.
Yeah.
I understand that. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out, and maybe you'll know. I'm
It was in Muskegon, Michigan, by the way, Kevin.
in my setup. Just imagine a disaster of a desk. But I'm told that things would improve if I had two cameras,
Mm,
one facing me like this,
mm,
and then the other one
one
on
looking
top
down.
looking down at the cards.
mm.
You're shaking your head like, yeah, that'll
You
help.
you can do that with your phone too.
Yeah,
You don't
That's
even
what
need.
I was going
Yeah.
to ask.
Mhm.
I'm using the iPad. So if I put the iPhone up on top and record that,
Yep.
I can put them together.
So how we're all like this right now, if you take your phone and you put it over it so it's facing down and you
Right.
muted that audio, you could add it to this screen that we're on right now, and it'd be a second instance of like you, but it would be the other angle for sure. And you wouldn't have any issues with it. Because that's what we've done in the past. If we wanted like say my face and then a side angle of my face from the other way, like this way.
Yeah, I've done that.
Mhm.
But I don't know how to get it on the same screen.
So how you send us
I have two videos here.
Yeah.
Bring it to, do I go to CapCut?
So it wouldn't put it on the screen you're on right now. It would add it like there'd be a fourth person here. So it would just, you would have to control it with your iPad and then add it to this like layout now. And then you would just leave that phone to do its own thing the whole time. And it would be a stagnant camera that just looks down the entire time.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly,
Mhm.
see, YouTube is different. This is Restream.
Restream should allow you just to send a link to yourself and then just click it on your phone. And then all you have to do is set it up how you would normally like this. But you would just have
Right.
to add this to this layout.
And that would be fine because then it would be like this.
Yep, just with a fourth picture, and it would be the picture of your cards and everything. That's it. That's the only difference.
Okay. And it will, yeah, it's a recording, so I can then put the link on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because nothing changes
I'm-
other than you're
I'm
just like adding a thing
challenged
to
when it
to
comes
Restream.
technical.
It's just like how you send us the links. If you send yourself the link and you click it with your phone and you go into it, it's the exact same thing. And then
Okay.
Restream does the rest.
Restream will do the rest. That's right, because it'll put it
Mm-hmm.
screen next to me, and that's what I'm trying to
Mhm.
do. Is I want to,
Mhm.
because I've had so many. I really don't want my face. Maybe I could do it just to there. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter because I do these. So,
Mhm.
you only use the audio of one. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that would make an echo if you had both of them.
Mhm.
CapCut for all you.
Yeah, he said, "What do I use for editing and stuff like that?" I use CapCut to
Yeah.
edit, and then I use Audacity for any of my audio stuff.
Yeah, I do CapCut. Audacity for the audio.
It's like a free like it's a recording studio that is, they call it a DAW, which is a direct like operating system basically that you can use to like any microphone it'll record into the studio like that, and then you can just do like all your editing in the studio there. So instead of having to do it say with Restream or like YouTube's really busted editing software, like it's way easier.
Oh, I see. Okay. Whiteboard. What's a whiteboard? Oh, school. Now, school,
Mhm.
I have an account now because I
Mhm.
was taking this course. And so I know that I can get into that. I haven't really done a lot in it though. So I'm not sure what whiteboard. Is it?
I mean, I like to just use CapCut for like the video editing and use the CapCut's audio editing stuff too for the video styles. But if I record anything just like my voice, I use Audacity strictly. So it's like there's a lot like of you could go back and forth with any one of them for real. And then you got to teach yourself all of it, and that takes so long. YouTube is so nice to teach, but like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Let me type this. He's going to crack up at this.
I miss the school days where we used to do like panels to make cartoons, like how Kevin was saying. Hand-drawn cartoons are the best cartoons by far.
Oh, my son in Florida is such an artist when it comes to that. He can draw characters and caricatures, you know. When my okay, you know that I'm a great grandmother. We've talked about. All right, so my grandson who did that, when he was little, and my oldest son was still here, we went to his apartment, and for Dayton's bedroom, he drew this huge mural on the wall, freehand.
Oh heck yeah!
Of all kinds of animals, made it like a zoo is what he did.
Oh wow!
Unfriggin' believable! It was just, and so we all painted the animals.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, it was so neat, and that's a long time ago, so it's got to be on a camera somewhere.
Right.
It's in a real picture, not a.
I love that you guys made it a family event to paint it all in too. Like that's so cute.
That was fun that day. It was a good day. He's just so talented when it comes to that.
So I love expression, like being able to like take your talents like that and express it that way. Like how like I view podcasting and YouTubing as like an expressional form too, where it's like this is an art form in its own self, and to be able to present that art form in like a hand drawn or like poetic way, it's so elegant and beautiful.
Yeah. So I hope highlight.
No, I know exactly how that goes. I've done that on the walls at my dad's house. Highlighting things on walls. Like I would, like put posters. I'd make posters and then I'd take highlighters and I'd draw on them and stuff. And they would bleed through onto the walls, so the walls were stained with the highlighter.
I always wondered how many coats of paint they had to put over that mural to get it back to white, because it was bright paint,
Phooey, they should have just left it.
Yeah. So,
life is art. You're right,
Kevin. That is a beautiful way of saying it.
That is very nice to focus on it that way. So, okay, well, I think we're done early today.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone, and a Taurus girl, she did not come back in.
No, and she was the last new chatter that I saw, and that was probably like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. Really, because she's a frequent flyer. She's always here. So, well, you guys got anything to do this week coming up?
Other than Thursday, I'm going to see Jess, and I'm so excited.
Oh, boy.
I know. It's going to be a busy work week until then.
Oh, you too, Kevin. You hang in there.
I can't
Good
do
luck. Good luck this week
Mm-hmm.
to everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
And tune in Wednesday and you'll hear the rest of the story.
Make sure you tell your friends.
it. Take a beat, pause, breathe before you do anything.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And bite your tongue as hard as you can.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that's the big takeaway I had,
Mhm.
especially for the first part of the week.
Don't let a temporary emotion
Yeah.
communicate.
Yep.
Right.
And if you get those flames kind of feeling spit at you, just take a step back, take a deep breath. It's probably not exactly what it looks like it is.
Yeah. Usually it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah. It's the key is to not act on the emotion.
Mm-mm. Don't give into it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, everybody's seen the necklace, so I can let her know.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't
Fantastic job, kiddo. We're proud of you.
it? Yeah. Hopefully. I'll send her the link. She can watch the video. If they didn't get on here. I don't know. He may have gotten on. I sent him the link and then I sent him the address on YouTube. So,
Mhm.
Hmm.
we'll see if he made it or not. All right. Well, everybody be blessed this week. Stay safe and
Bye.
yeah, be good.
Be well.
We will see you next week.
Love you guys.
Waking up in the morning light, kinda feeling like I'm in flight. Clouds are gathering up above, turning whispers into love. And I'm calling all angels, won't you hear